Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you guys here today because we're gonna be getting into a newlywed must-have video. I'm gonna share with you guys all the goods on the things I highly recommend, from bedding, kitchen, personal, and so on. And let me tell you guys a little story about how this idea even started. So one of my good friends just got married, and about 6 to 8 months ago, she reached out to me to ask me what were some things that I recommended. She was making a registry, didn't know where to start, really didn't even know what she needed because it was her first time moving in with her fiance, now husband. So I made a list for her based on things that I thought were worth it, things that we have, things that we love, things that I think are just a must if you're moving in together. And from that list, it sparked an idea to create this for you guys because I know a lot of you guys are getting married out there, or even just moving in with your significant other. And I know how stressful it can be to try to find the right things that are worth it. Where do you splurge at? What do you really invest in? So we're gonna dive deep into that list today. Today's video is also in partnership with Parachhutey, one of my favorite home brands. Ever since discovering this brand, guys, I have filled our whole house with Parachhutey items, from towels, bedding in our own room, our guest bedroom. So I'm really excited to be working with them because they are an item that we use here in our home, and I'm thrilled to give you guys a walkthrough of my bedroom and how our bedding looks this day. You guys always send me DMs saying how you love our bedding. It looks so fluffy, so cozy, like a cloud. You would never get out of the bed. And trust me, it does. It absolutely feels like a cloud. It's so hard for us to wake up, and there's not a night where we lay down where we're just not so happy to be in bed. It's the best. So I'm really excited to work with them. In addition to that, their robes. The robes are the best, guys. I've worn them before in many videos. They are the robes that I gifted my bridesmaids as well, and I have so many items from them. So my love for the brand is so deep, and it's just so exciting to be working with them. So that being said, let's get into today's video. I got my phone here. I got my list of things we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna get to the first one, which I think is already pretty obvious, and that is gonna be bedding. It's a place where you spend a lot of time at, all your nights, your personal moments. It's your safe space, and you want it to just feel so cozy and at home. So I do think that new bedding and investing in good pieces is definitely where it's at. We're gonna walk to my room real quick and make the bed together. I'm gonna walk you guys through everything that I have. Sebas is here to help. So we are now in the bedroom, and I want to show you guys how it looks from the start because we're gonna make it together. This is a down topper. It feels like a cloud, and while this is that like cloud, really soft material, it's still nice and firm. So it doesn't lose its shape. It stays really nice and fluffed. It just feels like you're on a cloud.
Oh, 1000%.
You can confirm that this feels like a cloud the minute you lay into it. I'm never over it. Now that you guys know what goes underneath, the next thing we have is our linen sheet. So the linen sheet's actually gonna match our pillows and our duvet covers, which I'll show you guys how that looks. But we have a linen sheet over here, and I love a linen. It's lightweight, it's airy, but it's still so cozy. I do switch it out when it gets a little colder, but for the most part, warmer days where you want the night to feel a little cooler, I highly recommend doing linen sheets. Now we're gonna get into the down insert with the matching linen duvet cover. This matches all of the setting on here, and this to me is like really what brings the bed together. It makes it stay so fluff and kind of mimics the way the topper looks. The duvet insert on this is going to be lightweight as well, so it goes good for all seasons. And you can see just by doing that light fluff, it immediately fluffs back up. It really holds its shape. And we actually just washed our sheets today, so they feel and smell so good. Once I have the bed made, I just lightly tuck in this part, which if you look closely, you can see that there's buttons because you can remove the cover to throw in the wash. There's also 2 little ties on the inside of the duvet cover that actually ties onto the duvet insert so that it doesn't move around and it doesn't lose its shape. So next, let's get into the pillows. So I have 2 pillows on each side of the bed, and the first ones we have are just the down pillows. These are just really soft and cozy. I also pair them with the linen pillow covers. In addition to the down pillows, we have the side sleeper pillows. Let me know down below if you sleep on your side. I do. I can confirm with you that these are really, really nice. They also have that down material as well, so they fluff back up after, but look at these. I like the bed to have a cozy yet kind of hotel feel. After that, I grab the down pillow, put it right at the front. They lay really nicely. So once I got the pillows there, we throw our final pillow. But this is the best one. I have a feeling you guys are all gonna love this. So this is the Parachhutey body pillow. This is by far one of the best things I think that we've ever had for our bed. It is beyond the most coziest pillow I've ever wrapped my body around, I've ever laid on. So on top of it being like a body pillow, it also has the vintage linen cover in the shade Natural. The fabric on this is so incredibly nice, and one of those items that I think that when we got this, we were kind of like, dang, where was this pillow our whole 8 years living together because we barely just discovered this one. So this has been like our newest add-on to the bed as of recently. If this doesn't make you want to like jump in this bed, I don't know what will, because this is screaming my name right now. So now that the bed is made, I want to show you guys the final piece that I add to it, and that is a throw. This is a cloud cotton throw, and it may look familiar to you if you know Parachhutey, because this is actually the same fabric they use for their robes, and I have this robe in the same color. That's how much I love it. This is the perfect throw size for a bed, for a couch, kind of like anywhere around the house, and we like it for our bed mainly for the color and the texture it gives. So the way that I like to use it is right at the edge of the bed. Since this is kind of where we walk in through the room, I want it to be the first thing that you see. What I like to do is grab it right in the middle, kind of as if I'm pulling out a tissue. And it's imperfect, but that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. I'm not a fan of the throws laying out too perfectly. I mean, the bed already looks perfect, so we kind of need this to look a little different. So once I do that, I just simply throw it. And that's it. It lands where it lands, and that's the art of throws. Immediately the room changed the minute I made the bed right now. Like, it just made everything just come together. And that is pretty much all the details on our bedding. It is truly the one thing that I think is worth the splurge, something you guys should definitely add to your must-have list. And if you're getting married, I highly recommend adding it to your registry. It is so worth it. Now, before we move on, I want to let you guys know that Parachhutey is also running a sale from May 22nd to May 29th, and they are offering 20% off of everything in store and on their website. Parachhutey really never does sales either. They only do them twice a year, and the next one isn't 6 months from now. So if you've been wanting to get new bedding, new towels, new robes, even their furniture, this is definitely the time to get it. Keep in mind too that their stuff sells out really fast. Everything is going to be linked down below if you guys want to check it. Moving on now to the next item, and that is going to be the Dyson vacuum. This shouldn't be a surprise to any of you guys because I use this vacuum like crazy. I have it right here. As you can see, it's full because we cleaned up a lot this week, but I use this almost every single day. I clean up in the kitchen when we're done cooking. I lightly vacuum throughout the house. Like, I'm always just using it one way or another. And there's also a lot of attachments for this, so you can do more than just clean the floors. For example, take this off, and you have the attachment that cleans couches, curtains, even your car. Then if you really want to go into deep cleaning mode, there's another attachment right here that's meant to clean dust, specifically targets dust. It will really make you reconsider how clean your house is. I find this to be such a useful tool for both of us. We use it so often. Keeping the house tidy, clean, and dust free is key to me. The thing about these is that they are pricey, but worth the money. So add it to the registry, or you can buy it with gift cards or cash that you're getting for your wedding. So the next item is one that was gifted to me for my bridal shower, and something that I actually saw my friend using. I commented about it, and she said, don't even buy it, I already got it for you. So I have to share it with you guys, and that is this meal prep skillet. This also kind of can add into your pots and pans situation, but you can get so much done with this pan right here. And I don't even think that this is called a meal prep skillet either. I'm just saying that because my friend Yasmin, who is Beauty Bird on Instagram, she was cooking all her meal prep on here. She had all her chicken, her veggies. She was doing so much in this one pan that I needed to get it. You can really do a lot with this, and you don't have to meal prep. This is just like a bigger pan that can cook a lot at once. On top of it being nice and big, it also goes pretty deep, so I feel like you can do a lot with this pan. I'm gonna link this one down below, and then I'm also gonna link down the pots and pans that we have. If you just want to keep like a regular frying pan or even a set, they will all be down there. So next on my list is going to be a Ring doorbell. I feel every newlywed moving into a house together, even an apartment, needs a Ring doorbell. So we got our first Ring doorbell when we moved into this house, and we say to ourselves, we should have had this when we lived in apartments, because you can add them to your apartments, you can add them to condos, you can add them pretty much anywhere, and it just brought a level of safety and peace to us when we were at home, when packages are being delivered, and so on. So there's two ways you can do it. The first one is having it on the wall, and then from there you add a battery. The battery has to be recharged every couple of months or so, but you could also get it hardwired. So if you have a condo that you purchased, or even a house, I recommend adding it into there. But if you don't, you could do it the other way, which I think is a really cool option. And the reason I'm recommending this too is because when I first moved out, Sebastian and I moved into an apartment, and this was my first time ever leaving home, not being near my dad, my brother, my mom. Like, I didn't have anybody near me, so it was just me and him. And being home alone at times, or getting knocked at the door late and not being able to see who was there, it freaked me out. It was so scary. So if you're staying home alone for the first time, partner's out of town, you have that little bit of peace of mind from that Ring. So I highly recommend getting a Ring camera. My next recommendation is gonna be an air fryer oven. Not just an air fryer, but an air fryer oven. So when we first moved in, reason we purchased an air fryer, and it was first and foremost a game changer. It was nice to be able to cook, reheat, do so much with it. The only problem with it was that it was so small. We could only air fry so much food in that area, so it was a little bit of a struggle to get a lot of food done, but it still worked. It wasn't until about 2 years ago that we finally decided that we wanted to upgrade it into more of an oven style that we can multi-use it, and this one has been the biggest game changer. We recommended this to our friends who recently got married, and I believe that they got it as well. We use this almost every single day, reheating our food for all of our protein, our vegetables. You can even bake with it. Like, it is a multi-use air fry oven. Anytime I post this on stories, I get a lot of DMs from people saying that they have it as well, and it is like their favorite thing to use in the kitchen. They hardly even use any other appliances because it's that good. You can really just get so much done in there. So highly recommend that. The next item is one that I think is so cool to add to the kitchen area or just anywhere in your place, and that is going to be the Amazon Echo Show 15. This kind of looks like an iPad, and what's cool about this is that you can either order it with a stand, which is the way that we have it, and we have it placed in the kitchen right by the coffee. I love it because I can just say, Alexa, play some Pesto Pluma, whatever we want to listen to. It also gives me all the info on the news, the weather, and because it's through Amazon, it's basically a built-in Amazon app on the actual device. So you see when your orders are coming in, you can place orders. Now, the other way you can actually get this in your place, what I think looks even better, installed into your wall. And to me, that just like elevates the space so much. It makes the home look very modern. Like I was telling you guys, I recommended my friend to put it on her registry because I think this is a cool device to have and something that you are going to use every single day. These next two items aren't really an essential, like something you have to have, but we have them and we really love them, so I want to recommend them to you guys. And that is a towel warmer. I know this is really extra. We're like being a little ridiculous right now, but listen, have you ever like got a fresh towel out of the dryer, freshly out of a shower? Do you guys know what that feels like? It is unreal. It feels like a warm hug. It is the best thing I've ever felt. It gives a spa feeling in the bathroom. There's also different sizes because you can even do them if you want them for face towels. We have them for the body ones, and it is an obsession. And to me, things like that make a home a home. It's a little add-on and bonus item to add to your restroom. In addition to that, I'm gonna recommend couples electric toothbrushes. Both Sebastian and I have electric toothbrushes, and it's something that we really love. I'm gonna link the ones down below. They are on the pricier side, but it was a really good splurge. I mean, we use them every day. We love them. I'm telling you, not an essential because everyone has a toothbrush, but a little bonus, a little piece of home that just makes home home. It's things like that that I love, that I'm like, oh, get an electric toothbrush. It's a game changer. Get a towel warmer. Trust me. Things like that that are amazing. Next on the list is house slippers. Let me tell you guys, when Sebas and I first moved in together, we didn't really do the whole house slipper thing. We'd walk in the house with our shoes, like nothing, yada yada. And then we started to realize how disgusting it was. Like, okay, wait, we're walking around downtown LA, bringing back who knows what, getting it all over our floors, and we started to really notice, like, we shouldn't be having our shoes inside the house like this. And then from there, it took a little bit to break habits from both of us because we were just so used to walking in the house with shoes on. To the point that now we have multiple house slippers, but house slippers are a must. Get in the habit of using slippers, especially if you're moving in with somebody. They may not be used to it, you may not. It may be something new to you, maybe you didn't even know, but whatever you step on outside, you're bringing that in. And I doubt you want to bring anything that's outside into your home. Just start getting the habit of having slippers around the house that you wear only indoors, not even outside. Wait, Sebastian's here making a cameo because he actually wants to talk about his recommendation.
I want to let you guys know that when you guys first move in with each other, especially newlyweds, I think the most important thing to get is luggages. Our first year of moving in together, just living together, we went through like maybe 6 luggages, and it was such a waste of money because they would break, they would crack. We did do a lot of traveling, but still, we've done a lot of traveling with better bags, and you can tell a big difference. So definitely luggages.
Oh, he wants to show you guys.
These are our 2 favorites. This is the away luggage, which is really good. The reason why we like it is because it's super durable. Doesn't mess up. It comes with an integrated little lock system, which is really cool. And it's really light. When you travel, you kind of want to have luggages that are a little light because just like Karen, she will go past the weight limit.
Always.
And so having your luggage a little lighter helps out with that. You can throw in a couple more jackets.
Yeah, these are actually a little newer. We got them because our friends had them and we liked how just lightweight they were, so we decided to get those.
And then this baby right here, this is Tumi, so it's really a little bit more on the pricier side. They definitely last a long time. Yeah, I mean, it's a great luggage as well. Inside, when you open it up, you can actually make it thicker or wider or smaller, depends on your trip. So yeah, this definitely seen a lot of airports, but I don't know, I kind of feel like I like this one now a little bit better because it's lighter.
I will say, to me is great if you are those newlyweds that are planning on doing a lot of traveling for the next coming years. This is gonna be the one to get because they're so durable and they can hold a lot. They lasted us so many years.
Yeah.
Now, if you're somebody who travels not too much but plan on honeymooning or doing a little extra traveling this year, I'm gonna recommend the Away one. But yeah, good call on the luggages.
So yeah, that was Karen's video for today. I hope
Thank you.
really
Oh wow,
loved it.
closing me out.
She is going to leave all the links down below. You guys have an amazing day. And what else, Karen? That's it. Huh?
That's it. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.